710 ESPN Seattle presents Brock and Salk's Wrap-Up.
Powered by the law offices of Heidi Hunt.
Mike's tending to Avery. He's also chasing down the fake John Heyman Twitter account as we speak right now. So I bring in Kevin Calabro, whose brother he is in Indianapolis, who does know the Colts and Indiana guys. Peyton Manning going to be a Colt, or could he be a Seahawk? We'll dig into that next. Kevin Calabro, a Hoosier through and through. Your brother's still out in Indianapolis. You read the same article that I did. On the show today, I talked about those comments that Peyton made. One of the first times opening up to Bob Kravitz about what's going on there in Indianapolis. I think you and I feel exactly the same way. I don't see Peyton Manning a Colt next year. I thought some of what he said today, kind of a window into what's going on.
Yeah, it feels like they're distancing themselves from him when he runs into the new general manager, the 37-year-old, in the hallway, just in passing. And then the general manager, in the course of the discussion, intimates that, this is beyond my pay grade, your situation with the organization. You'll have to talk to Jimmy. Wow, really?
It is remarkable. And then I said this, Kevin, think about it. We're in January. January of last year, we're starting this whole lockout. And you and I do one of these silly videos. And I were to say to you, 12 months, January 2012, the Polian family, do your thing, out, right? The Polians are
Bill and Chris. Is it Chris?
Yeah, Bill and Chris out.
The son.
The Colts win 2 games. And Peyton Manning more than likely done in Indianapolis. You thought I was crazy.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. But 3 surgeries in 19 months. We don't know if he can take a shot. $28 million opt coming up, what is it, the first week of March? I just don't see Jimmy Irsay spending that kind of money to keep Peyton Manning around with the unknown and having so many other needs on the team with Andrew Luck. A new quarterback, or new coach, I guess soon to come. Who knows who that's going to be? Yeah, there's just too many unknowns to put $28 million out there.
Jimmy Irsay knows Peyton Manning better than any of us do. He also knows the way that guy is wired. He's about relationship. He's about trust. He's about making sure that Peyton is comfortable. And what has he done? He's cut out everyone that he's had relationship with. He's cut out the Polians. He's cut out everybody, to the fact that, as you just said, a 37-year-old GM can't even look at him, stutter through a sentence, and basically say, Jimmy's going to tell you this. Irsay's been very much on the record. He's going to draft Andrew Luck. Those two don't coexist. So I ask you the question, I ask you out there, if healthy, if Peyton Manning comes to Seattle, okay, and one of the Seahawk doctors is one of the most renowned back and neck specialists in America. They give him an MRI. They look at the CT scan. The nerve generation is back. He can throw and perform. He can work. They clear him medically. You want him here in Seattle?
I do, but where does he want to go? So much of that depends on protection. Can he get protection here in Seattle behind that offensive line? What kind of running game? What kind of receivers? When you look at this cast of people on this offensive team, my untrained eye tells me if I'm Peyton Manning, I'd take a good close look at Seattle, because, I see some youth up front. I see a number of guys now with Giacomini, McQuiston, those types of guys, backups that could be very dependable, I think. A running game in Marshawn Lynch. Hey, it could be worse. And some receivers, granted they were hurt last year, but you've got some guys out there that can get it done. Yeah, I'd take a good, close look if I were Peyton.
So on a day it looks like Prince didn't come to Seattle. Maybe the next question is, will Peyton come to Seattle? We'll have to wait and see.